Hi.
You said you wouldn't do it.
My name is Eric McClure. I'm the architectural manager here at KM Builders. I have 30 years experience, the last 20 years in architectural design and architectural management. I started out as a painter and a carpenter's helper for the first 10 years of my career. And in my late 20s, I did a retraining course with the state of Maine and I became an architectural draftsman. I had that job for around 8 years. Then I opened my own studio, which I had for 5 years. And I went back to school for architectural design. When I moved to San Antonio in 2013, I switched my major to construction science management and became the manager here at KM Builders, a position I've had for 3 years. I love architectural design for a number of reasons. I grew up in New England. The houses there were incredibly beautiful. So when I learned how to design and make houses look like that, it was a real accomplishment for me, but also creating spaces for people that they could really enjoy, family spaces, personal spaces. I love the history of architecture, especially here in Texas. There's a long history of vernacular architecture here. Stone, the metal roofs, the way the houses are designed. So part of design for me is the practical side, being good at creating and designing spaces. Part of it's economical. A big part of it for me is historical, using the vast history of architectural knowledge and bringing it into the 21st century and still having that connection from the past to the present. And I love art. I love drawing. I hand drafted for years. I still love it. I do a lot of sketching with clients. And those things together keep me very interested in architecture and keep me motivated in my job. The steps for the design process are very organized and follow standards set by the AIA, the American Institute of Architects. I was formally trained in architecture, so I use those standard parameters to move clients from conceptual ideas to construction drawings. The first step is the site measure. We must document all the existing conditions of any area we're working in. That can include exterior grades, heights of existing buildings, interior floor plans, finishes, all mechanical systems really, any other factors that may affect the design. Then we move into the standard process of preliminary design, followed by design development meetings. Preliminary design is the first time I'll sit with a client and see the actual existing conditions on paper. It's the real-time, real dimensioned plans, and we will propose preliminary designs that have taken into account the client's concepts and ideas. From there, we refine those designs in a series of meetings called design development meetings. When we do the final design development meeting, from there we go to estimating and then to proposal. And proposal is the signing of the contract to move your project into interior design. After the signing of the contract, interior design begins. You work with our interior design team. They then feed the information back to the architectural team, and we include it in the construction drawings. Construction drawings are the final phase, and they incorporate all the interior finishes, all the known items sold in the contract, and all the factors from the design that were affected by the existing conditions. The final construction document is usually twice the size of the proposal documents. It is the documents that are used by the project manager to move the project into completion. I think the best way to describe my management style would be teaching and serving style. I try to serve the team, get them what they need, put schedules into effect that allow them to work efficiently. So architecture and construction in general is an experience-based profession. So a lot of what I do is reviewing, teaching, showing how something could be better, discussing how something is presented, quantifying and qualifying information. So my management style ties into that, and that I do a lot of mentoring. I'm always excited to work with a client. I always love to see people's homes, where they're living. I like to hear what they want to do. I love to customize homes for people. This is the 21st century. A lot of the paradigms for the way people live in the 19th century and 20th century are gone. In the 21st century, people are really stretching the boundaries of how they live in their homes. And with all the new products we have, with all the new building techniques, there's just such an opportunity to give people what they want or what they didn't know they wanted. So working with new clients is always great. It's always exciting, and I always look forward to it.
KM Builders, design, remodel, build. KM Builders, design, remodel, build.